All right. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you guys again. All right. So for today's session, right, we'll be
There.
hello. Yeah. So for today's session, we'll be running through the connect the dots, but I view and actionable steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to ask. Okay, let's start with Angel first. How was your
Yep.
experience with connect the dots?
I think the thought was okay, but I didn't really ask my friends on the traits yet.
Okay. Why
Yeah, I
so?
just continue with the rest. Why?
Yeah.
Cause a bit paiseh. Like just directly upfront ask your friends like, yo, let's critique me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I did ask my family though, which is easier to ask.
Okay, understand. So, but if let's say you were to ask your like those best friends, like, would you think that they will judge you?
No?
Yeah, correct. So, have you tried to reach out to your best friends? Not yet, right?
Haven't yet. Haven't yet.
But that's the first step of self-awareness, which is knowing that it's difficult, but you still choose to do it. That was
Mm.
yeah, that was the thing that I did when I was 22 years old, I think. Then that's why I introduced this to the system because I asked 30
Uh,
closest friends and they told me like different stuff, but there's similarities. And that's how I contrast that with my own opinion of myself. Does that make sense?
mm.
And my,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, and my parents, on the other hand, right, they review more of my flaws and weaknesses because they know me for a longer period of time.
Mm.
So that's why we try to get a mixture of close friends and also a mixture of family members. Lah.
Yeah, I understand that. Also, I did the draw whatever you want. I thought it was pretty cool just to also see your entire life and draw it out and come to terms with the fact that, this is me. And
Yeah, were you stuck at any point of time?
probably like to bring together all the aspects. Because sometimes I forget or I don't know how to express that thing.
Mm. So you say that like it's hard to bring together all the aspects lah.
Mm-hmm. But it was
So
still manageable.
you're still manageable. So can you maybe share with us like what was your good eye view look like? How does it look like?
Oh, my drawing.
Yeah, like briefly share with us lah.
Okay, wait. I want to show you. I think it's pretty cute.
Okay, sure.
Oh no, I have the background. How do I take out the background?
Go to stop video, then you choose virtual background. Mm.
Okay, here's the picture. I
Oh,
decided to do
so
a jigsaw. Yeah, with my name in it. Then there's like past, present, future. So it's not complete because the future still has a lot of things to fill in. So I
yep.
only fill in past and present. This the pieces contain all the small pieces of my life and they're the aspects that make me who I am.
Love it.
But in the future there are a lot of things to come. So I can't really put the jigsaw there yet. But I
Yeah.
will in the future.
Thank you so much for playing. Oh yeah, really.
Yeah.
And after writing it, right, I just want to get your feedback. After drawing this and writing this out, right, how do you feel about yourself?
How did I feel about myself?
Yeah.
I felt so happy because I could turn out something like this.
So
And also with all the meanings and stuff, I made the whole thing a freaking analogy. Yes, so I was very happy and I was very proud of my work.
happy and proud.
Yeah, and grateful that there are so many things here that make me who I am.
Thank you so much for sharing. Then let's talk about the actionable steps.
The what?
The actionable steps.
The actionable steps. Is the goals one, right?
Yes, correct. The goals, benefit, option steps. Were there any confusion?
Probably like I thought the like what I wanted to do, right? I put it as a step. Then I got confused.
Like okay, give me an example, or let me walk you through how to do it. Okay, so you can have better clarity. So give me one goal that you want to achieve, for example.
Okay, let's say I put self-improvement.
In what aspect?
in like mental health, physical well-being.
Okay, let's say physical well-being, right?
Yeah.
So what about the physical well-being that you want to improve on? So I did in the
Oh.
video that it must be smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. Yep. So I believe I have mentioned.
Yeah.
So if you talk about like you want to improve on your physical well-being, right? Which aspect? Meaning to say work on your abs in 2 months. You want to run 12 kilometer, maybe 12 minutes for 2.4 kilometer, or what is it?
I think for me, it was just overall fitness because quarantine time, right?
Yeah.
I'm just staying at home. So
Yeah.
my goal was just to, I put it as get fit. And then I put the steps as like exercise every day for 30 minutes.
Sure. So right now, with me guiding you, right? I want to walk you through how you actually can implement the actionable steps properly. So instead of saying getting fitter, I want you to go in specific, like which aspect of things that fitter. Could it be that you want to exercise 3 days per week? So which means that in total you exercise 12 times a month. You want to do on a habitual basis or you want to do on a result basis? Meaning to say, I must hit 10 kg gain or 10 kg lost. So which click with you better? Which do you prefer?
Probably habit because it's easier for me to follow habits.
Sure. Cool. So you craft one and you let me know right now. So I can walk you through the whole step while the rest are learning from it.
Okay, how about let's say I'll do cardio 30 minutes for 3 times a week. Then I'll do dance for 2 times a week, 30 minutes. Then maybe strength training to the remaining 2 days in a week.
Okay, cool. So let's just start with the first thing. So which is cardio. Which is the 30 minutes cardio 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that will be your goal.
Yeah.
Okay, so then now you go into your benefits. So give me one whole long list why you should do that.
Because I'll get healthier. It will improve my mental health. It will make me feel more awake. That adrenaline, that dopamine.
Yes.
The energy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay, give me two more. So you
I
need
sleep better at night.
you sleep better at night. What else?
Yeah, I feel more confident.
Feel more confident. Exactly. So now you have already given yourself so many reasons why you should do it. It's hard for you to say you shouldn't do it. Anyway, hi James. So now you have already done the benefit stack. So which is the second part, right? And now your options. So when I mention options, right, it's like for example, okay, no, give me your understanding of options.
I think from what I recall in the options, right, it's just the resources that you have to guide you in your steps. So let's say for me, for the exercise, it will be YouTube videos, it will be Instagram videos. Those fitness people are uploading all their exercise regime. So I will just follow those
Then the steps.
Okay. Google, go to YouTube, cardio, click on the first video, do it.
Exactly.
And then stretch.
Oh yeah, correct. You're right. So that is what I mentioned by options and steps. Go to specific stuff. So do you know what to do immediately right now?
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So because you know what to do, you know how to do, you know why you're doing it as well. You know what you're achieving. So that is the actual reason for this action step.
Okay.
Any
I got it.
stuck? I mean, like at any point of time, were you stuck? For like your love language test, were you stuck?
No, but I just didn't know what to do with the results.
Okay, good.
Just
Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for mentioning that. What else?
I think the character one was quite clear because the character one is easier to see, it's easier to implement for yourself.
Yeah. So what was your takeaway from the characters test?
Understand more about yourself, because on the website I also read the summaries for the individual characteristics. Then it really opens up more about that individual thing that you may or may not have known about yourself, especially the last 3 strengths, right? People are like, oh no, let's say, oh, humility is like my last one. Then oops, what is that? why is it below? So it's like it teaches you how to use it as a strength instead of a weakness.
Yep. Love it. So your only concern so far is number one, your friends hard to ask for feedback lah. And number two is that love language you get already, then what's next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me explain as well. So love language test, I applied it because essentially humans exist to love and give love, to be loved and give love. But the funny thing is, you after you try so much to give love to your loved ones, right? They will always say, "What, you don't love me." It's a thing. Boyfriend girlfriend relationship, parents, siblings, same. So it's actually not because you don't really know how to love the person. I don't know. It's not really you don't love the person, but rather you don't know how. So once you realize your own love language, you can openly request it from your loved ones. Say, hey, I like quality time. Can you spend quality time with me? And you now having this knowledge, this awareness, right? You should ask your loved ones to do it as well. So that you actually don't play mind games, but rather very directly and say, hey, for yours, right, is quality time. For mine is, for example, act of service. Can we meet halfway? Yes, correct. So that is why I find it super important for me to put it here, so that the person can be very well aware of how he or she want to be loved. Right? So
Yeah, I think that's very important.
yeah, but I'm glad that you mentioned it because you're like, oh, so now what? Right? There's this now what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But with this explanation, is it better? Okay. So I'll most likely explain it in the video. Okay. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So don't have anything that anything else that you're stuck lah. Don't have.
I don't think so. Not at this moment.
Have you seen the bonus videos?
The one that you were teaching your students, right, and going through with them the whole thing.
All right. Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
I did.
How was it?
It's okay. It really goes into depth what it is, why you're doing it. Then it's like watching real time what you're doing right here.
Yes, correct. So my entire objective, right, is for me to keep accumulating as much and many case studies, right, so that people can continuously watch it and understand how I'm actually applying this framework. Yes, correct. So that they ideally can apply on themselves in the long run. So hopefully you can help the next person.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So next, can we have Nicole? Nicole?
Yes.
Yes, hi. So have you tried your friends' feedback and your love language test, characteristic test?
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
Yes.
Were you stuck in any way?
No, I think it's quite straightforward though.
Okay, so what did you realize about your friends' feedback, or
I think the strength that they said about me matches the test that I took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how?
Which is they said like my top one is the love for learning. Like to continuously learn. Yeah. Which is quite true.
Right. So how do you feel after that?
Like I felt the assurance that
Like this is who you are, right?
Yeah.
More confidence and certainty in your sense of identity.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good to hear that. So with regards to your love language test, do you feel the same way as Angel? Like, what's next?
Yeah, kind of.
I know. Okay. Because in my class, I usually mention, parents will know, just that in the video, I forgot to mention the purpose of it. Thank you for that. Then the next one will be your characteristic test. Was there anything that you are confused about?
No.
One very clear cut, right? Actually, the test quite useful.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the one will be your bird eye view. Have you done it yet?
No, because I'm still doing the art of internalization.
Yeah, right. Okay, no worries. So once you do the mind map and you do the bird eye view, right? Then you update us tomorrow. And have you seen those videos yet?
Which ones?
So at the end of the class, right, there's these bonus videos. So I don't think you have seen them yet.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. But so far, no stuck. Any difficulties that you face with your art of utilizing?
I think it was better because yesterday I already asked. And yeah.
So this is like a muscle. I just want to share it will get better and better each time you practice and apply. So at the later stage of this course, right, I will give you all like different scenarios and situations that you can apply it on as well. For example, my pet dog died. You guys need to internalize that. Literally just need to just write one statement. My pet dog died. Then you need to write reasons, key takeaway, what happened, why it happened, what went wrong, what went well, and you practice this muscle so well that you snap a finger, that is why I'm feeling down, or this is what stopping me. Get it?
Yeah.
That will be like a day 5 day. We will go there next. Okay, thanks, Nico. So next we have Terence. Terence, have you tried?
Yes. Yes, hi there.
Have you do you redo it or what?
No, I didn't redo it.
You didn't redo it. So I would really invite you to try to redo the entire exercise, right, based on the curriculum. Reason being is a refresher. At the same
Okay.
time, right, it helps you to master this skill. Like the
Okay.
first time we do only one session, which is 4 5 hours of you applying the knowledge. But throughout this 7 days challenge, right, I want you to daily basis, going back and do it, so that at the end when you reach day 8, right, you can safely say that I'm ready to teach someone else.
Okay. Can.
Yeah.
No problem.
So tomorrow, right, I would want to reach out to you to check for your PPF and also your art of internalizing. So take some time to do these two. If you
Okay.
can the whatever that we're going through today, which is the friend feedback, love language test, characteristic test, actionable step, even better. So you
Okay.
1 4 hour session again lah.
Okay. Can.
But for your case, shouldn't be any issue, right? Not stuck, right?
No, but just now when looking at the video and walking through, right, for the steps, right, I was wondering whether can it be more in depth, as in like this, because like one of the example is that I can have a better time frame.
Okay.
Like it's like for my goals, one of the goals is get rid of procrastination.
Yes.
So followed by benefits,
Yes.
then followed by options. So the options is to find more drive and have a timetable out, circle of friends, improve my mindset, give myself challenges. So for the steps, do I go more in depth or I just a very brief one?
Those steps, right, are the actual thing that you must do. Meaning,
Okay.
on the call with Daryl right now, that is the step. How specific is like 15 minutes call with Daryl? So it's a
Okay.
no-brainer. I need to do what I need to do. So it's not like because vast majority of the time we don't act, right? We always procrastinate, right? Because we don't know how. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So I'm telling you that you plan out the how first, so that when it's time for you to really just do it, right, you already know what to do exactly. So there is no chance for your mind to go, don't Terence, because you don't know how to do it, don't do it. You do something rest first.
Can.
No. So that's why even for myself, right, even before implementing this 7 days challenge, I already structure it nicely. What am I going to do? Every 9 p.m. for the next 7 days, I'm going to do this. Zoom call, purchase already, everything bought already, ready for this. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So actually, if I may add in a bonus for you, right, for procrastination, right, I want you to do this challenge or this exercise. Write down the top 3 best case scenario that can ever happen. Write down the worst case scenario that ever happened if you don't do the thing that you need to do.
Okay.
Okay. And write down that time where you didn't want to do something, but you still do it, and there's fantastic result.
Okay.
You do this exercise, and I promise you, you will start acting immediately. You will start executing.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So
Yep.
this is the bonus lah.
But just now you say the best time means that they are the times that I get things done, and the bad times are the times that I don't get things done. Is it?
No. Worst case and best case scenario. So you put out. So if let's say I give you an example right now, if I don't have this Zoom call with you, The worst case scenario is my business, my life, I will not progress. And
Okay.
maybe the second worst case is I will have no impact to the society, to people's lives. Third worst case could be people will be insulting and laughing at me. DNYK is a loser, maybe. So that's worst case.
Okay.
Best case scenario would be I teach 7 people this session, and when I teach them during this session, right, these 7 people teach another 7 people. Wow, 1 hour of my time impacted 49 lives. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Flooding myself with a lot of best case, even though I don't feel like doing, maybe I just do it. And so these are 2 things that you have already on your piece of paper, right? The
Yes.
thing you must do, right, is that you ask yourself, when was the last time I hesitate or procrastinate a little bit, but I still do it anyway? And it felt amazing. I had a good result from that. So for my case, I don't want to run just now, but I went for a jog. I jogged 2 kilometers, I sweat it out, I felt fantastic.
Okay.
So I can get that emotion, the celebration feeling coming in again. That will encourage me to execute.
Okay, get it.
Makes sense, right? Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is just to help you a little bit more with your procrastination issue. So essentially,
Okay.
essentially, right, under your steps, under option, it will be ask a friend for advice, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Your step will be hop on a call with Daryl, 15 minutes. See the difference?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions for that?
Other than that, no.
And let's have James. James.
Yeah, I don't have any issues, but I think thanks Terence for bringing up the your issue, sharing your issue of procrastination here, and
No problem.
I
No
think
problem.
it's a great bonus that Daryl has for this action step. So I think it's one thing that I can actually apply as I continue this course, which
Yeah.
is really to list down the top 3 best scenario and the 3 worst scenario lah. Yeah, so I think I need to sort out myself and keep myself going, because procrastination is a big obstacle for me. Yeah, and it's holding me back for very long. So yeah, that's why I retake this Calibrate Your Inner GPS, more of a refresher, and to also push in more actionable steps also.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
so the 2 of you, right? Actually, the both of you have common similarities. You all procrastinate. So that's why I take this 7 days challenge, right, super seriously. Tomorrow, take 4 hours of your time, right? Run through the three days worth of work, which these other students, they have already done and play all out. You see, like Angel, her image, her what's that? But I view fantastic. You know, she's playing according to the day check. You know, day 1, day 2, day 3 rules. So the 2 of you, same thing, right? Instead of telling yourself, I used to be a procrastinator, say that's gonna change. I'm no longer procrastinating because I take on this challenge. When I'm running through like that with the fellow students, right, you all can actually play all out and say, oh, I've done this yesterday and what I realized, so that you all can engage better, learn better as well. Rather than down here and say, oh, I will do tomorrow, but the tomorrow will never come. So even after these 7 days, no change. So that's why it's very important for you all to be highly involved, right?
Okay.
Get it.
A map or whatever, then I can give feedback. Whatever she's facing difficulties, I can help her with. So tonight, maybe the key takeaway for you all will be take a piece of paper and ask, why are you procrastinating? Ask why. So your whole map is just the procrastinating.
Okay.
Yeah, then you just start. Tomorrow, I hope that I can see your mind map. I can see your past, present, future. It looks way better as well.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for that.
Thanks.
We have Jinli. Hi, Jinli.
Hello.
How's your today? We are talking about friends feedback and love language tests
Oh, okay.
and characters tests, but I view and bonus videos. I want to
Sure.
ask for your friends feedback. Have you done it?
Yeah, I done it already.
How was it?
I think it's quite in line with my strengths and weaknesses. Like they're quite accurate. Like some of them they understand better than I do. Like
Better than
yourself.
yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so it's quite interesting.
quite interesting. Okay, nice. Love it. So prior to this challenge, right, would you think that you will actually go out to your friend and say, hey, can you tell me what I'm not good at or whatever?
I don't it's usually they will tell me directly, like sometimes like I overthink stuff. So it's like it's more of that instead of me taking the
Asking.
initiative to ask them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So same thing for my life as well. I was never someone who say, "Hey, tell me something good about me," but it was
Yeah.
of necessity and everything. You know, I really want to know the truth lah. So I went to ask them for it, and it really helped me a lot lah.
Understood.
Yeah, like I think Nicole was the one who shared this. She said it reassures her self identity. So do you feel the same way? Like it gives you that confidence?
Yeah, like completely.
Yes, correct. So the next thing would be but for that, any obstacle or stuck anywhere?
I'm stuck for the mind map, the art of internalizing.
Okay,
Like there are some parts that I couldn't end with an emotion.
give me an example. Can I see your mind map if you don't mind?
Yeah, okay, I share my screen with you.
Sure.
Because I do it through a computer.
Yeah, can. The software that I shared with you, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like currently like my mind map is like for example, I say that like I'm unable to put my thoughts into proper words and I cannot explain well.
Yep.
So it's like I will try to like branch it out and keep asking myself why.
Mm,
So the thing is that I kind of ended with like an introvert, so I don't know how to continue really.
that's fine. So
Yeah. So another one is possibility of like losing friendship, trustworthiness. So all this is still unsure. Like I couldn't end with emotion.
yeah, so don't worry so much. But okay, I just want to share this point, right? Each time you look at one branch, look at one branch on its own. Don't look at
Okay.
this branch anymore. So if I may guide you right now, so possibility of losing friendship, that is one branch. Losing trustworthiness is second branch. Reliable
Oh.
trustworthiness, are they about the same thing? Kind of?
Yeah.
Let it be. So
Okay, sure.
are the rest learning? Yes, right?
Yes.
This is very important. That's why I said we must do it together. So losing friendship is one bar. Trustworthiness is second bar. But you must write losing trustworthiness. If you just write trustworthiness, you will get confused 3 quarter. Like 1 quarter later or maybe 1 year later, you don't even know what were you internalizing. You know.
Okay, sure.
So losing friendship. Let me challenge you right now. No, you challenge yourself. I want to watch. What are the 3 guiding questions?
Asking yourself why is it important and whether is it good and bad.
Correct. So why do you write these, correct?
Mm.
Why do you write this? Why is it important? Why is it good or bad? So now I want you to ask that with me around, so I can guide you.
Okay, because friendship is like provide like a form of support.
Write it down.
Will. Yeah. Okay.
So
Plus, like you feel a sense of assurance also.
yeah, but you haven't explained why losing friendship is important to you. So you say a form of support. You never.
Yeah.
So is it losing that form of support?
Oh yeah, correct. Oh.
You see, losing friendship. So you're defining losing a form of support. So why losing a form of support? Or if there's no more why, you simply ask yourself, how do you feel when you lost a form of support? No, don't write this down.
Okay.
It's a question that you ask yourself to end this. So just now, you see, you're on top, the feel demoralized, right?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
why to lose a form of support? Because it's as simple as it is. So how do you feel when you lose a form of support?
Lonely and lost.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the next
Sure.
possibility of losing trustworthiness. Try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because trustworthiness is like part of my value.
Exactly. So write it down.
Okay.
You must always ask yourself. So you see when you do this, a possibility of losing trustworthiness. Why? Because being trustworthy is part of my value. Then you answer that. So then you will go on the endless loop already.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, endless loop already. So you must be super specific to the root of it, not the. For me to say, the possibility of losing trustworthiness, bad because trustworthiness is part of your value and you're losing it. Agree?
Mm.
So is that, if I were to sum it up, right, compromising yourself?
What do you mean by compromising myself?
You say you give in to your, you compromise your principles. That's your value.
Ah, yeah, correct.
So what I want you to see is not really just define the trustworthiness part, but you go and define the losing part as well.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, when you internalize, right, you must internalize the whole sentence as if like it's a comprehension question in primary school English exam.
Okay.
Why is losing trustworthiness bad? So you answer this way: being trustworthy is part of my value. Do you think you answered that question?
Not really.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is how, for all of you, right, I want you all to ask yourself in the full sentence structure: why is losing trustworthiness bad? Then you answer. So because when I lose trustworthiness, right, I lose a part of myself, for example.
Mm.
Then you ask, why I lose a part of myself is bad? Or why is losing a part of myself important? So now,
Okay.
what's the question?
Yeah. I write down first. Um.
Like, you don't have to write the question to the
Yeah.
bunch, you know what I mean?
It's just a note for me first.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want you to experience it yourself.
Mm. Okay. I need some time to think.
No worries. This
Yeah.
is you. So you have many reasons.
Mm.
It will give you different kind of emotions. So
Yeah.
just need to tap into your mind. What's the first thing that comes in your head? If it's blank, let it be. I noticed there are some of your mind map is there are some blanks, right?
Yeah. I got a few.
Like question mark, let it be.
Mm.
Okay? So ultimately, this is a map for you to get the current clarity that you want to have. There's so many
Okay.
I'm not unsure about myself. I throw that as a question mark, possibility.
Mm.
So
Okay.
at least right now you know that at any time you compromise yourself, you don't feel good.
Yeah.
That's already one step ahead of where you were before. Before that, you only know that I don't want to lose trustworthiness, but you didn't know why. But now you know it's because the root cause is you don't want to compromise yourself at all.
Mm.
Right? You are someone that afraid of being lonely and lost. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
Package it to our fullest ability, to our best possible ability right now at this moment. That's good enough. Don't push yourself too hard.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So apart from this art of internalizing, any other thing that you're stuck with?
Have. Actually, I got a few other questions.
Yeah, just ask.
Wait. Okay, so for this one, right? Okay, so for my dislike is that I find that it's more of the type of people or their actions and not so much on myself.
Sure.
So it's like, do you have any other suggestions on where I can focus on my dislike on?
Okay, I know. Let me just write that down a question. So it's I don't know what to do for dislikes, something like that, right? Okay, cool. So for dislikes, right, is actually just that awareness of listing down things that you don't like for dislike. So that in life, right, you will try to reduce on saying I don't know. Means if you drink Coca-Cola and you realize that I don't like it, fine, just throw it into your dislike. There's no why. The taste of it just don't suit me. There's no why. But if it's an activity that is something that you can internalize, for example, helping my mom with household chores, I dislike it. But how come I'm still doing it? Because I love her. So activity, you can actually dig deep. But liking stuff, product, a food, there's not much that you can dive deep. Let it be.
Yeah.
At least you have that awareness that I've tried that before. Not my thing. Roller coaster. Do you like it?
I like.
You like? Why you like?
Cause it's like very fun, like a sense of like exhilaration.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It makes you feel. It makes you feel what?
very excited.
Excited.
Yeah.
You know that you are someone that likes adrenaline rush. You are someone that likes excitement. That is what I meant. But
Okay.
I ask you right now, do you like bread talk?
Not really.
Get it?
Okay.
Yeah, hope that helps. So it's really
Okay.
you to, in case next time you want to do networking or you have like boyfriend girlfriend stuff, people will just ask you, oh, what do you like eat?
Mm.
It's weird if you were to date someone and the guy go, I don't know, I really don't know what I like. So how are you really loving the person for who he is when he don't know who he is? Does that make sense?
So like it can be anything, like anything in the world.
Anything. I wrote there in my
Okay.
I hate people to micromanage me.
Mm.
Why? Because I hate being controlled. Why? Same like Terrence. Because I have no options. Why I don't have options? I feel angry or whatever because I feel trapped. Why I feel trapped? Because I got no power. Then I realized that Daryl is someone that needs power. I need to have control over my life. Just that awareness.
Okay, understood.
Cool?
Oh yeah. Okay. My last question is that how is the bird eye view improvement of the future, right? It's different from the PPF future. Because like the bird eye view, right, is more of like express who you are or who you can be as a person in the future, correct? Like who you want to be. Yeah, so I feel that this one is very similar to the future in the PPF.
Okay.
Like I cannot see the differences.
Understand. Let me just write it down as well. For the bird eye view. I want to hear Inja. Difference. So your question was difference between bird eye view and PPF, the future part, right? So
My
Angel,
question.
no, Angel, can you share with her like what was your? Her question was, what's the difference between PPF, future part and the bird eye view? Do you feel that there was a very big difference or?
PPF. Okay.
Yeah, what's your own perspective? I just want to hear.
I think for me,
Mm.
PPF was more of what I experienced. I internalized it. I reflected on it. Why did I decide to write that down? Why did my brain think of that? But for the bird's eye view, right, to me, it was just like art and craft. I was drawing, I was in it, it was super chill, super fun. And I didn't really think of the experience. I thought of what made me who I am, the different components of life that made me who I am. Let's say my friends, my family, exercise, dance, your hobbies, your interests, your likes. Yeah, that was basically how I managed to do up the drawing.
Yeah. So the bird eye view, right, is really what make you you. Like, like that's how I will say it. That's the from another student's perspective. But from me who created it, right, it was
Yeah.
a very good way for me to sum up the different insights that I get from everywhere.
Okay.
So at different point of my life, I had different kind of bird eye view as well. If I may share with you all, it's actually quite funny lah. I'll share you mine. So this is my bird eye view. I'm not an artist, by the way, but I actually drew stickmans. Can you all see? Yeah. So I drew like 2 schools that I want to build. I drew like I must be a guy with like a visionary. I must walk the talk. I must have a heart of gold. My mouth, I'm a good salesman, and like I must be an action taker. I must be strategic. And stay home dad by 35. I drew little kids at the side. Then I draw many stick men at the side. Can you all see here? So these are people, the community that I want to impact 1,000 people. So I'm never someone that would like to draw, but surprisingly during that period, right, it just flow out naturally. So it's really not for you to like overthink the process, but rather ask yourself, so what have I gathered so far? What have I learned about myself thus far? Does that help you?
Yeah.
So it's not really only about your future. It can be about your past. So last time when I was more angry, a lot of negative emotions in me, I wrote Daryl and I just take a pen and because I was upset of who I used to be, who I was. Make sense?
Thanks.
Yes. So nobody judging the piece of paper. So you can write down exactly what you want. Or you can do a comparison, 2%, the before and after that you want to achieve. Okay?
Understood.
Any questions about that?
Don't have.
Okay, any other questions besides the bird eye view?
Don't have really.
Your actionable steps, how was it?
So far I only did like one goal each for each of the category.
Yeah,
But I feel that like my steps or the implementation can be more targeted.
steps can be more specific, you mean?
Yeah, correct.
Give me an example. I want to see what
Okay, so do I have to share my screen with you again?
preferably because the clearer it
Okay.
make you better, so everybody can benefit from it.
Okay, so for example, career still TBC because I need some time to think and plan out like my future. Yeah, so like personal stuff is like to be more confident and trust myself more. So like these are the stuff that I've done, but I feel that it can be like more concrete.
Okay, let me just guide you. Assuming I'm right now I'm you. How would I use this? I would write that like when you define confident, how can you define that? So you set it as you set it as a specific thing. If I can speak to one stranger or meet or speak in front of 5 people, would it be awesome for you?
Yeah.
You have to speak up what you think in front of 5 strangers.
Yeah.
Cool, right? So that is your goal. In 2 months' time, I will speak to 5 strangers.
Okay.
Maybe I work on the goals part, right, to be more specific.
Okay.
Okay, so going back to yours. So that is how you should structure it. Then the trusting yourself more is another month's objective. Not this month you're trying to combine both.
Oh, okay.
Right? It's 2 different issues.
So like 1 month, 1 goal in a way.
Correct. So that's why I always recommend 30 days challenge. Day 5, day 6, I have already recommending you guys, I've planned recommendations for you guys to embark on 30-day challenges. Like, go and run every single day, 30 days to train discipline, for example. So benefits, right? You're doing correctly. Able to speak with more ease, less pressure, step up and get more engaged communication with people. Try to play a bigger picture, play a bigger game. When you can have more friends, how does it make you feel?
Happy?
Yes, correct. Why? Because just now, remember your mind map? When you don't have friendship, you feel?
Lonely and lost.
So you know that this is an essential skill or is a big part of your life because it helps you make more friends and better relationship.
Okay.
So you realize that that is what you want, you will do whatever it takes to get there. Does that, you see how I drive myself as a human? Yes. I know I like adrenaline, so every single time I will push myself out of my comfort zone, try new stuff, keep feeling, because I know I need that adrenaline. So you that connection with people. So you will push yourself to speak with strangers, no matter what. So let's move to options, right? Options is positive self-talk, like the past, talk to people, read books. So could it be there's slightly more stuff as well?
Yeah, I feel it can be more, but I ran out of options or ideas.
Yes. So so good that you mentioned. So when you say talk to people, is it ask advice or practice it? What is it when you write talk to people? It must be so clear. Like who? Yeah. Are you talking to coaches? Are you talking to just random strangers? Or are you talking to people who are really good already to get their advice?
Okay.
So essentially, for everything that you do, goals, benefit, options, steps, right? The clearer you are, the easier it will be when you come to executing.
Understood.
Okay, I'll write it down. Yeah. So okay. So going back to your first goal that you want to achieve, right? So positive self-talk is good. So okay, for this case, you're talking about confidence and you're talking about meeting strangers, right? I don't think positive self-talk will be very applicable, lah. But it will still be. It will still be. Everything you do is still, you need positive self-talk. But since we are on this topic, can I share some advice for you, some actionable advice?
Yeah, can.
Do this thing called power programming, like a power conditioning of your mind. By saying empowering thoughts of yourself, by saying empowering words of yourself, beliefs, you will subconsciously condition yourself for success. What I meant by that, right? What I meant by that, right, is that you tell yourself, right, I am confident. You when was the last time you were confident? You just let me ask you this question.
I don't remember.
In fact, right now, the fact that you can share with me about this mind map so confidently, right? This, do you know that?
Sorry, can you repeat again? My Wi-Fi keep jumping.
Sure. I said the fact that you are here showing me this mind map and your process, that is confidence.
Oh.
It's just that you need to act that. Okay? The fact that you join this program, even though I'm a stranger, that itself is confident. You're confident that you can make a change in your life. True?
True.
Yes, but the thing is, I am saying it to you. You didn't say it to yourself. So that's why I say every single morning you have to wake up and program your own mind. Today, in fact, this has been 20 plus days already. I wake up every day, I will repeat. Always be kind, always give value. Happiness is a choice, and I'll naturally smile after saying that. Then next is I'll play all out every day. Lastly, I forgive to share. By saying these 5 things, right, I break my own mind. Because if not last time, I would say, Daryl, today is a lazy day, rest lah. But what was my fourth rule? Always play all out every day.
Yeah.
Get it? When I feel like it's a bad day, I don't want to talk, I don't want to teach. What's my last rule? I will give to share. Yeah. So by repeating it, you're leaving the top belief. Like, why am I doing this for you? Number one rule, be kind. Number two, always give value. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
So I might not be that 5 people, right? I might not be a person with these 5 rules yet, but I'm working my way there. Were there days where I don't want to be kind? There were. I'm selfish, but I always try to work towards this. Can you get that?
Understood.
Later I'll send you all in the Facebook group the video that I created for this power programming. It's called a debug exercise to cut away all your bullshit that you tell yourself on day one. Okay?
Okay.
So besides this, are there any more questions?
Don't have really.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I would say that, have I covered everybody? Let me see. Yes, correct. So okay, I covered for all you already. So I would say that after doing these 3 days, right? You all more or less have clarity on calibrate your inner GPS, right? Hello?
Yeah.
So I want, because more or less you all completed an entire introduction part already. So I want each of you, right, to give me like a honest feedback of what was good, what can be improved for the entire calibrate your inner GPS as a whole.
Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, sure. Like feedback on the entire program, right? How was it like from the day, like yesterday and today? Now that you have completed, so you kind of know, have not mastered it yet. What was good or what wasn't good? Angel, maybe you can start first.
I think for me, I found the program really easy to follow.
Okay.
The explanation was very, very clear,
Mm.
and it really directed you to what you're supposed to do. What I think was good is really the art of internalization. It's really a play on words, bird's eye view on why you are the way you are, and it really helps you just understand yourself better as a person and how you can work on your strengths or your weaknesses to improve yourself. I think another thing that I really like is the bird's eye view.
Yeah.
Because the past, present, future thing really links up together.
Yes.
And I'm the kind of person that likes to link things together. So yes, that's my favorite part.
But I view helps you.
Yeah. In terms of improving, I don't think there's much to improve on because it's very good.
Right. So, okay, thank you so much for sharing, Angel. What about
Thank you.
Lily?
For me is that I really like the art of internalizing and the emotional calculator.
Right.
Yeah, like the emotional calculator is like a reflection of the past. Where like being able to like you see like the entire like your main emotions in your life so far.
Yes.
Yeah, then you can see like how can you better improve it, or like how can you further hone or like keep the happy stuff that you are doing. Then the art of internalizing is quite challenging. Like I took an hour for strength and another hour for weaknesses. Yeah, then it's like quite tiring, but it's like you can how to say like there's also like a lot of like roadblocks that you're facing. Then you don't know like what you're doing, is it correct or not, or is it really yourself?
Yes.
That kind of thing. So it's like you just have to keep looking back and then like keep refining it over and over again.
Yes, correct.
So yeah.
So that's the like the not good side lah, because
Yeah.
right?
And
I write it down, improvement. So I guess okay, let me ask Angel, would you say that you are more or less quite competent with regards to art of internalizing? You can do it quite easily.
I think but I've only done it once.
Okay. Right, yeah. So the thing here is you all need to, which I think in day 4 or 5, I will have given you all at least 3 to 4 case studies for you all to apply this art of internalizing in different aspects of your life. Internalize your friendship or relationship or relationship with your parents, So by doing that, and you all need to be honest and upload to the Facebook group so we can share it together in a sense that, hey, are we on the right track, not right track? So, of course, the art of internalizing is so big. There's so many different topics that we can talk about. Talk about something that is still considered not as personal, yet it is transparent enough for us to help you and move on from there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, during day 4, 5, right? That's where we need to play it all out. We will share. Okay. So by day 7, I then said that you all will be well equipped with this art of internalizing and past, present, future framework. I think past, present, future is quite easy to grasp. Your past will definitely be your future. People do nice stuff for you. You want to do that for others. So that is quite clear cut. At the back of your head, you will start seeing patterns. When you go out to the streets, you're like, oh, this uncle helped this auntie. Hey, that's nice. I want to do that for someone else. Okay, it just hit you in the head already. For art of internalizing, in the long run, right, you'll be like, hey, why am I here, sitting here at the coffee shop alone, drinking my coffee or whatever? Oh, okay, it's because I want alone time. Why I want alone time? So in time to come, you all don't need to draw the map, right? It's in your head, bouncing already. That's like the level that I want to bring you there. Make sense? Yes. With time, it will come. So don't give up, okay?
Okay.
Apart from that, Jenny, any other comments?
That's all for now.
Okay, cool. Nicole?
I think I enjoy the internalization. Like although it's not fully done, but I mean, can discover myself more, like especially if you don't know your strength or weaknesses, like can find out from there.
Yeah.
And then like through friends' feedback, you get to know how people see as a person. Yeah.
Nice. So, what are some things that can be improved?
I think like I think because before I asked you yesterday, right, I think I wasn't really in the right chair or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What do you mean by that?
because before I asked you, like because I just jump, like I didn't go step by step for my thinking. I just jumped from one place to another. Like instead of listing out everything. Yeah.
So, sequential lah, must be sequential. Cannot jump so quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Remind. Yeah. Terence, I'll ask you tomorrow once you have done the whole flow, okay?
Sure, okay.
Right. So apart from that, if let's don't talk about the program, let's talk about this session here. How what are some good things or what are some things that can be improved with regards to the support that I'm providing? Maybe Angel, you can start first.
I think the support you're giving is actually pretty in depth. You really go through the entire process and make sure that we understand and we are applying it in the right way and we're not off track. So
Yeah.
like, thank you for that.
No worries, no worries. In the right way. Yeah. Okay, fortunately.
Same as Angel, it's like you're willing to put in like the time and effort onto us. Like even like out of this 1 hour session, right? Then you will still like reply to our questions, that kind of thing. Like it's like that's like we just feel very supported by you.
Very supported.
Like,
Thank you so much. Like I said, it's a selfish desire lah, because next time when y'all chase your ideal dream, right, which now you're still more or less confused still. You know yourself, agree. But with you, you reach, I think, day 4. I want you to summarize your past experiences plus your story. I want you to share that with all of us. Then when you share that moment, right, and you really can feel that, hey, shit, this is my mission, right? You will be like me, doing crazy things like this. Not really, money really can come in many ways. But how you make your money is way more important. So that is what I want to share with you all, really. When you all can this strong why you do crazy things like this. This 1 hour with all of you and for 7 hours non-stop, I'm very happy lah, really. I'm loving what I'm doing. So I'm glad that you supported.
I think I think more or less what Angel and Ginny already say, because although this is like virtual thing, but it seems like you're there guiding us, like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if let's say don't have this guidance, but if it's someone else guiding you, how would you feel about it? That someone is also quite qualified, but not me lah. How would you feel about it?
I think the experience will be similar. Because ultimately there's still someone guiding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, understand. Because in the long run, I mean, you are the initial batches, so that's why you all will have me. I can personally teach, but in the long run, when we have like 500 people, I one person cannot possibly teach everybody lah. So yeah, that's why I'm asking all this. Okay, good. So I guess that on the course on its own is not as strong or not good enough lah. It must definitely be done with a coach or like a person mentoring. Then you all have that maximum takeaway. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, agree.
Okay, cool. I think that would make sense lah. So if for Terence, how do you feel about this support? This because you haven't done the program, but what about the support?
Yes, personally, I feel that you give a lot of support to the other, like Angel, Jin Lee, and Nico, because you really go deep down and really help them when they are.
Sorry? You muted yourself.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. What do you say?
Yeah, so personally, I feel that you really go deep down and help each of every one of us here, including like Angel, Chinli, and Nico, like when they are stuck in a certain area, you really go down to the area that they are stuck in and really teach them and also give them guiding questions along the way, which I feel that it does really help because I myself I attended the live session, so you are really there for me and really guide me along as I feel that it's also easier to reach out to you, but for them it's like a different case, a different scenario.
Understand.
Yeah. So I feel that through this live session they can really learn a lot also.
True. So would you say that it's almost on par with the live session?
I would say it's almost on par with the live session, but they don't really get the live kind of
experience. Yeah, correct. Because I just want to share this as a bonus for you all as well. In my live session, right, I will know your story. Get it right?
Yeah, correct.
I will know your pain. When I know your pain, I know how to give you guidance way better than this thing here. This thing here is your techniques, so you can apply yourself. But in the long run, to find a why, I need to know what burns you, and I need to know what make you go super pumped. And I will give you a direction from there. So yeah, but of course, at the end of this 7 day challenge or whatever, if I have time or whatever, I'll give this bonus to you all lah. Since you all give this leap of faith in me as well. Thank you for that.
Because I also feel that at the same time, right, although like you did a walkthrough with like individually, like Jin Lee, Angel, and Nico, like you did see their mind map, but you only know roughly about like some parts, like small parts. But when I attended the live session, you really look through my whole mind map, and you really read through who am I as a person. So I feel that because personally now it's like they got questions, they are stuck in a certain part of the mind map, then you just guide them along. But through the live session is like really you see my whole mind map and you see whether does it make sense, and through the mind map you can really tell that what kind of person I am. Yeah.
Correct. So what he's saying is that which I think we are not there yet. Ideally, once we reach tomorrow, I think tomorrow your exercise is really just to sum up everything and you upload on Facebook. So that is the part where it's a bit scary for you all because you need to be vulnerable. But I promise you, when you play all out and be vulnerable with one another, you will surely get a why. Because that's where I will come and challenge you. I'll be like, are you sure you really want this? Why do you really want this? And you got all your answers at the back of your head. And that's how we fine-tune that so strong mission in your life, and you never look back. So you're ready for that. That's what Terence is describing. It's something very scary. Everybody have to be transparent. So, yep, look forward to that tomorrow.
So, just a question. You say we will be uploading on Facebook, right? So, which part of our work will be uploaded?
Ideally, the entire thing will be uploaded. So
the entire thing.
Correct. So that you all can see each other and you all know each other as human beings, as a soul. Not like you as a name and your identity. No. You ask Terence, in the class, it's usually 5 people in my class. Everybody will see each other's map and embrace the pain that they, as individuals, we have gone through. So it's very scary, but the end result is very worthwhile because we have something to work towards together collectively. So yes, that's the thing that Terence keep talking about. It's a very different experience right now because we're doing it through internet. So I don't know how it will turn out. But essentially, like just now, just by looking at your mind map, I already know a bit of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the scary part. But I really want you all to overcome that fear because this group, I want to build this group, right, of people who are kind, no judgment, pushing people, kind people forward again. So same thing, you, Jinny, you will be helping 3 more people who will transparently open up to you because you open up to them like how I'm opening up to you first. And I shared about my story, right, in my videos, like how I was very mean to my parents and things like that. Yeah. The moment we own our story, that's when we can change our story. Cool? Okay. Thank you so much for your time, friends. I'll see you all tomorrow 9 o'clock again.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for your time. Bye.